What is the deal, beautiful people? It's your boy Uncle Rizzo. Back on this Project Cars thing, man. This game is addicting, seriously addicting. Can't get enough of it. If you guys check out my impression video, it's up there what I think of it. I'm gonna dive in some more in this game before it comes out. We got a good response from that video. People want to know more. The inbox is on fire. So I'll start doing a few different tracks, a few different cars, so people can get a feel for the game. Trust me, this game is going to be something special. But never mind that. I actually found out. Shout out to the people who commented on the video on Twitter, who let me know who the developers of this game was. And man, I was off by like a double whammy. I was condemning Need for Speed Shift, Shift 2 more so, because the first Shift was alright. The 2, I don't know what the fuck happened there. But it turns out Slightly Mad Studios is the name of these guys, and they are the original team, or they're the team behind Need for Speed Shift. Get a load of that shit. So I don't know what the deal is there. I don't know what the politics is, but they left EA and this is what they come up with, and I'm rocking with it. So shout out to these guys for doing a hell of a job. But the political fuckfacery came out today, and the resolution specs are out. And as with every other cross-platform game, the Project Cars version, the PlayStation 4 version, will be running at 1080p. 60 frames a second, and the Xbox One will be running at 900p 60 frames a second, upscaled to 1080p. Bump, and the fanboy war rages on. And I can't believe that this is still a thing. People just refuse to let it go, you know. And they engage in this argument when it's obviously, like most people do, right? They engage in shit when it's convenient for them, because the Order 1866 didn't hit its mark, and a bunch of other shit on the PlayStation. Drive Club didn't hit its mark with these 1080p 60 frames a second. And people just omit these things from the story, you know. Then there's Forza 5 that hit the mark, and it's sort of like, guys, the shit doesn't matter. The point is the game is running smooth. But I guess it does matter. And it continues to be a fucking flame bait war. And, even from back in the reveal days, Microsoft was never really a fan of playing this war. In fact, they never even said anything about target frame rates and 1080p this and 1080p that and this frames per second, which I now nominate to be called fucks per second. And Sony, does what Sony does. They beat their chest, they get these numbers out there, and then it's fucking flame bait. It's like pigeon food for the pigeons, and the fanboys run with that shit. Except when the game doesn't hit its mark. When you got fucking Killzone out there lying about how many fucks per second it's running and the resolution, and they act like that never happened. But again, man, this game is so beautiful. Did you peep how it just switched up from the goddamn clear from the thunderstorm to clear? I barely won that race too. Yeah, but this it doesn't agitate me as much as it used to. I kind of stopped paying attention to it. And I get it, right? Anytime there's a cross-platform game, there's always gonna be that reputable gaming outlet who's gonna send an email over to the publisher and say, hey, can you tell us the numbers on the Xbox and the numbers on the PlayStation 4? Can you tell us what that is? And these devs, they don't want to get in between this shit. As far as they care, whichever one you buy, just buy one. It can mean less to them. That's a sale. Every sale you buy is good for them and good for gaming. And they're forced to release the numbers, and then here we go again. You want to bag on the Xbox, and I think it's amusing, and we'll see how long this lasts as the console race goes on. Raw performance only takes you so far before you start squeezing as much as you can out of it, and then you got to look for different ways to optimize it. And for those of you who've been paying attention, the Xbox One was built to be componentized from the start, meaning this thing was built with cloud computing and virtualization in mind, and it was built with software optimization. They knew DirectX was coming. They knew that the cloud and those Xbox Live servers would play a different part in the long run. So, and I'm sure Sony's got their version of it that they're working on, but whatever, man. But before I go, oh my God, this game is so beautiful, guys. I'm gonna put the replay to this race. I'm gonna commentate that on an IGZ commentary. Make sure you watch that. But before I go, I just want to say, you got the PlayStation 4 fanboys out here sandbagging the Xbox over 1080p. Meanwhile, on the low, Project Cars is capable of running at 12K on the PC. You can fight for your P's, son. Microsoft still teabagging you with K's. 12K, son. 12K. Your PlayStation short 11.75K, son. Your boy Gamerz, I'm out of here. Peace.